Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you had as restful and wonderful weekend as I did. Um, Today really matters. Just a short reflection on where we are in the challenge. Today is day 6. We are halfway through. And I really think this is the week that's going to make or break our New Year habits. So whether you're exercising or trying to eat healthy, save money, or trying to meditate daily, when we go back to work and we get into that Monday to Friday groove, we're really away from the holidays now. We actually enter a pretty stable period, right? There's not really a good break for a couple of months here. So really try to double down, set those alarms for yourself, link your new habit to an existing habit, give yourself a lot of positive encouragement because this is the week we can really start establishing those New Year's resolutions. So good luck with that. Just a quick bit of feedback on yesterday. So we take a rest day on Sunday. And that's been a tradition for a number of years as we've done these challenges. I was not really surprised, but it was a good reminder for me how many folks I heard from who talked about how they had more trouble with yesterday's exercise than anything else we've done so far. This idea of giving themselves a little bit of time, of relaxing, being a little bit easier on themselves was really not natural to them. And I don't know, I don't have a profound thing here to say. I just want to say that you're worth all of the comfort and self-care and rejuvenation that we'd wish for anybody else that we love. And sometimes we do a really great job of extending that to our family and to our friends and even to complete strangers, but we don't offer it to ourselves. So, yeah, what am I trying to say? I think it's okay to love yourself and take care of yourself. I think that's my message to my friends who were struggling with taking a break yesterday. Okay, today is the single most important day of the entire challenge. I think for me, it's the epitome of what we're working towards when we talk about bringing our practice off of our cushion and transforming our life. It is absolutely the practice that has changed my life for the best. Today is mindful listening. I am an enthusiastic guy. There's a reason I, can talk to a camera, right? I love thinking about stuff that I'm passionate about and talking about it with others. And I can get running away with that like I'm on a train with no brakes. And I particularly see this with people I care about. My mother and I have been taking walks for as long as I can imagine, sometimes with dogs, sometimes before we had dogs. And we're very similar. We get excited about things that we have in common. And I would find myself doing two things. One, my amen choir, where she's trying to complete a thought, and I'm so excited about what she's saying that I'm already starting to cut her off. And I didn't mean to steal the conversation away, but I was like, yes, yes, exactly. And this is another example of exactly what you're saying. And so that impulse to be so enthusiastic with the conversation. But then the second impulse, the one that we're really talking about very explicitly with our meditation challenge here, that our mind pulls us away from wherever we are. Somebody's talking and they mention something that for some reason pings in your brain. Oh my goodness, I haven't called my cousin. It's her birthday yesterday. Geez, I got to put a card. Is it too late to put a card in the mail? We do that kind of distracted thinking. Or we start planning. We're listening really just to offer our own thought. And our meditation practice really can give us the ability to work in the space and improve this, to really listen, which I think is one of the most generous things we can do, is to actually listen to somebody. And I think it's also one of the most life enhancing. We don't know when it's going to be the last time that we talk to somebody we love. We don't know when it's the last time somebody we care about. We can really make them feel heard and just to be present and to savor that moment. So this exercise is just like our mindful hand washing or our mindful eating, but it is much, much harder. When somebody's talking and we're listening, they're sharing their thought formations, and that is creating thought formations in our own. So this is, our meditation practice on steroids here. And so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to just take a moment and say, this conversation matters to me. I'm going to center myself. I'm going to be present for this. I'm going to remind myself of my intentions, and I'm going to bring myself fully and completely to the experience of that conversation. Much harder to do, right? They're coming in. We have to process and think about it a little bit. And so then also noticing your thoughts running away and then bringing yourself back to these thoughts, really challenging. But same idea here. We're going to be listening. We're going to use their words as the center of our focus. When we start to notice that distracted thought, we're not going to judge ourselves or criticize ourselves. This is a natural, healthy brain, but we're going to let that thought go and return fully and completely back to the experience of the person we're talking to. I just want to read one of the quotes here from the email. I put more quotes in here than I normally do. I'm gonna read two of them. This is a Henry Nouwen quote. Somewhere we know that without silence, words lose their meaning. That without listening, speaking no longer heals. That without distance, closeness cannot cure. And that's Henry Nouwen. And this is an Ernest Hemingway quote that I love. When people talk, listen completely. Most people never listen. I think that's pretty on theme for what we're talking about here. Okay, let's do our 3 minutes of meditation. I heard from a few friends that they actually sit here and meditate with me, that it's their moment. So I love that. Please let me know if you're meditating with me. Okay, friends, 3 minutes here. Okay, good morning, everybody. Let us know how it's going in the discussion group. Drop me an email. I'd love to hear how this exercise changed your day. Happy Monday.